Did you guys see the Atlanta Falcon Dallas football game this past weekend? Guys, that is the worst I've ever seen on a football field. You got 5 guys there to recover an onside kick, and not a one of them went for the football. Dan Quinn has got to go in Atlanta. I'm telling you, I'm a big Atlanta fan. I like Matt Ryan. I like Julio Jones. I like the players they've got, but I'm telling you, they have played the worst 2 weeks of football in the NFL in a long time. And especially when Dallas is out of this football game and you let them come back, get close enough, and let them recover an onside kick to beat you. Dan Quinn's got to go. Welcome in. It's Madman in the morning. Wanted to hit on that first, guys, because that just blew my mind when I seen this onside kick. But Madman going over some football, guys. Want to talk a little bit about a couple of those games this past weekend. D'Eriq King and Cunningham going against each other. Louisville, Miami. Those two teams could give Clemson a run, and I think it might be Miami. That D'Eriq King's the real deal. A leader on the field. He's a senior. He's a good ball player, but also a good person and a good leader. I think he's got Miami's swag back. So watch out late in the season as this thing gets down the home stretch. Look out for Miami. Maybe sneak up on Clemson and take over this ACC, which hadn't been done quite some time. UCF still hanging around that top 10 spot. They're going to be tough to deal with the rest of the season. Marshall beats App State. Wow. Who would have thought it, guys? Marshall 2-0. Look out for Marshall in that Conference USA. Looks like Marshall's got them a real deal quarterback. True freshman, guys. He's going to be fun to watch. Check out Marshall if you get a chance. They are a fun team to watch right now, and he absolutely can ball. Going into this week, guys, big slate of college football. SEC's back. They welcome with open arms Lane Kiffin. He's coming to the SEC, guys. Was in Alabama, danced around, went down to Florida Atlantic. Now, Lane Kiffin up at Ole Miss. They got Florida this week. They welcome in Mike Leach. Texas Tech goes out to Washington State. Now he's in the SEC at Mississippi State. Mississippi State plays LSU this week. This could be a fun season. If nothing else, let's just listen to some news conferences with these guys talking, because it could get fun watching these guys in the SEC this year. Now, Miami plays Florida State this week. Big rivalry. Head coach for Florida State's out. I'd say I'm not 100% sure, but I think he tested positive for COVID, so he's out. You got somebody stepping in to coach. Miami's a 12.5-point favorite against Florida State. South Carolina hosting Tennessee, always a good one. Tennessee's favored by 4 on the road, but look out. South Carolina's got them a quarterback, and they've got them an offensive coordinator. So look out to see big things out of South Carolina this year. I'm going to let you know what I think about that game a little later. Raiders and Pats this weekend. Raiders 2-0. Guys, the Patriots 1-1 at home hosting the Raiders. If anyone can figure out what to do with Waller, it's Belichick. So guys, that's going to be an interesting game. Panthers, Chargers. Chargers favored by 6.5 at home. Bears, Atlanta. Atlanta -2.5. Florida -14.5 against Ole Miss. LSU -17 against Mike Leach and Mississippi State. Let's just get right to it. Don't forget about my dog of the week, guys, coming up a little later. Maybe on this show, maybe not. Maybe on a different show. Maybe it'll show up on our Facebook page. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube. Or get over to SteelCityMadman.com. Okay? Guys, real quick before we make those picks, M&E Productions, thank you guys. Those are the guys doing our videos. Can't thank them enough for the work they've done. Let us know what you think about our videos. We made some changes this year. They look really, really good. That's not me, guys, because I don't know nothing about it. Those M&E production guys, they've really took care of us. We appreciate all the hard work. Also, they've got us some merchandise on our website now, so you can get over there and check that stuff out. Those proceeds go to Madman Turns Santa, which we may not be able to do this year because of COVID, but if not, we're going to push into 2021, and we're going to have a huge Madman Turns Santa next year. So one way or the other, we're going to do it this year and next year, or we're going to just push hard to do it in 2021. We'll let everybody know as we get closer to Christmas time what we're going to do as far as Madman Turns Santa. Larry Johnson down at State Farm Castlewood, Bargain Finders, even the gang up there, Southern Roots, Savannah. If you ever need to get your hair done, check them out. They're down in Richlands. Jeff Brown, Still Lonesome. Make sure that you get over to their website. Guys, good music if you like listening to music. So we want to thank all those sponsors for backing the Madman in the morning show. Real quick, guys, here we go. Miami, Florida State. I like Miami. I think they score early and often in this game. Look for Miami to blow this one open in a rivalry game, but I like Miami minus the points. I think De'Aaron King this week has a breakout week and runs for a ton of yards, couple TDs. I like Miami minus 12.5. South Carolina at home catching 4 against Tennessee. I like the Gamecocks, guys. You knew I would. I like the Gamecocks this weekend. I think they've got them a quarterback. Muschamp will be ready this year. I think they've got a pretty good defense. Got a few players back. South Carolina might end up sneaking up on a few people in the SEC this year. Florida, Ole Miss, Florida minus 14.5. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Ole Miss keeps it close just because Lane Kiffin finds a way to get in the end zone a couple times. Florida wins the game. Ole Miss covers plus the 14.5. LSU, Mississippi State. I know Mike Leach can get in the end zone. He is an offensive genius. He'll have Mississippi State ready. I don't think they'll win the game. I do think they'll keep it close. I'm taking Mike Leach and Mississippi State in this one. The Raiders on the road at New England. Bad things happen in New England when the Raiders come to town, if you know what I mean. So guys, Raiders go down this week on the road. 6.5 point dog. I like the Pats at home with Cam Newton to win the game by a touchdown. Panthers on the road at the Chargers. Tyrod Taylor. Is it him? Is it Justin Herbert? I don't think it matters. Christian McCaffrey's out. Chargers win the game. 2 TDs. Take the Chargers. Bears, Atlanta. Bears are 2-0, and I don't know how. Atlanta, 3.5 point favorite. Surely they can't botch 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks in a row like they did last week. Maybe Atlanta can get off the snide this week. I'm going to take Atlanta. I say Atlanta has the luck go in their favor, and the Chicago Bears don't have the luck go in their favor like they have 2 weeks in a row. I like the Falcons. Guys, not today, but before the week's over, make sure you check us out for the Dog of the Week. It's coming, and it's a good one, I promise. I think this team may win the game outright, but the points will definitely cover, so make sure you stay tuned for our Dog of the Week. I'm the Madman, and I am out.